Okay, Charlie, a 2-2 draw today at Tamworth. Just give us your verdict on the game.
We're disappointed. I mean, obviously, tough game. We knew that, and to come out with a point again, if we can back that up on Tuesday, it may seem like a good result. But we've obviously been in front in the game twice, and I've been undone by our poor defence, poor decision making, poor concentration. Because ultimately, again, they've scored from, in essence, our corner. We've not dealt with the ball forward. People on the halfway line switched off, and then Ben's made a poor decision when he was stood on the edge of the box. The ball has been rolled to him. He's decided to go backwards, and that's ultimately cost us a game. So disappointed at the minute. Like I say, we've got to dust ourselves down and go again Tuesday. Today was an opportunity, and obviously when you come off from results that you see results, I suppose that makes it worse in effect. But like I say, we've another tough game here on Tuesday night, and we're in a good position without. In essence, we haven't played well this season, in my opinion, and we need to get better. And we tried to warn them that this season would be a lot tougher. Whether people within the dressing room, outside the dressing room, thought that because of the success we had last year, this year was going to be easy, they were again kidding themselves. We knew it would be a whole lot tougher. But like I say, we're in decent shape considering, in my opinion, we're nowhere near where we need to be.
It's been asked of a couple of the lads beforehand, but do you think it's a point gained or 2 dropped today?
It feels like 2 dropped now. I suppose in essence you go into Tuesday. I suppose Tuesday night's result in essence will maybe dictate whether it's a point gain or 2 dropped. If we can go and back up a point today by winning on Tuesday, then it may seem like a decent point. But like I said, we need to win Tuesday night now. If we could have won today, then you go into Tuesday with a big opportunity. To get 6 points in a small space of time can have a massive difference in how the league table looks. So yeah, at the minute it feels like 2 points lost, and especially like I say when you're in front twice, you always want to win. I think the first 25 minutes I thought we were very good, and scored 1 goal. The keeper's made a fantastic save in essence, and we had another really good chance. If we take one of them, maybe a different story. So disappointed, but like I say, we'll go again.
Last couple of games we've played Danny Rowe on the left wing instead of Danny Lewitt's natural position. What was the thinking behind that move?
We're not the biggest, and that's plain and simple where we are. Again, teams are playing the ball forward, and we've got to give ourselves some physical presence, if you like. Even with the side we out today, we're massively undersized. We're obviously missing centre halves, not ideal. Missing the left back, not ideal. Again, with a makeshift back four, you'd sort of maybe expect some mistakes, but fundamentally the goals we conceded have been not good at all. But you go into the game with like I say, a young lad at right back, a central midfielder playing left back who normally plays right back, a central midfielder playing centre half, and 1 natural defender. So it is tough. But again, in essence, with Rowie, he gives us some more height, and we had obviously Rowie, Blinks, Ben, Tom Hannigan as sort of markers. We've got to be able to counter what other teams do. And if teams are going to knock it forward and play for long throws and play for set pieces, then we need to do something to try and help us out best we can with that. And like I say, we're not the biggest team, and we're actively looking to try and get people in that'll sort of remedy that.
One player that is on a massive height at the moment is Matt Blinken. After 2 goals in a week, you must be really delighted with his performances.
Yeah, Blinks has done well. Again, he's worked hard up there with not much reward, and we knew that once we got him back firing and back scoring, that you hope that it'll turn the corner, if you like. So for him to hit another goal is great, and like I say, he'll benefit from that. He's obviously our most experienced player. We changed it a little bit second half to try and get him some more support, because he was isolated at times. But like I say, it'll do him the world of good, and to have him firing and scoring goals will only benefit our team.
We've got a few lads joined the club recently, Ben Holmes, Alex Whittle and Liam Gibson. How do you think they've done? And can you tell us a bit more about the new lads that have joined?
Yeah, it's always hard. I mean, Alex is obviously his clearance only came through yesterday afternoon. He's been with us probably since the start of the season. Really, he was at Southport pre-season, went and did a bit there. Got invited into Hartlepool, went and played for Hartlepool for I think 3 or 4 games. Didn't get offered something there, and came in. Really has been training with us for, like I say, 3-4 weeks. But opportunities that we had, we weren't really looking. Obviously, Adam's situation has meant that we needed to try and get something done. We put clearance in a good 3 weeks ago when it should have taken a long process, but that's finally come through now. So again, there's potentially an opportunity there. Liam is another lad, a young lad who has played or been with us pre-season training. He was out playing some games at New Mills to get some experience, and he's really one that's probably 12 months down the line for us, really, if we're being honest. But it was a needs-must situation, and we've had to sort of throw him in the deep end a little bit. And he's got a, like I say, a steep learning curve, learn quickly and get on with it. But he's athletic, he's both-footed, and he'll only get better. Like I say, he's obviously he got done for the first goal today, but he'll learn from that. He's a great lad. He really wants to learn, and like I say, will be a good player in time. Ben's obviously coming on loan from Huddersfield, someone who really sort of caught our eye last year with his performances for Hyde. We've just got to be, again, he's been injured pre-season, so hasn't done much of a pre-season. He was shot after 70 minutes last week, and in fairness today, looked a bit leggy. We've got to get the balance right with him, because he's training with Huddersfield as well, and he had a tough session yesterday with Huddersfield, which again I obviously didn't know about and found out after he'd come off. So, but he's a good player, young lad who's got, in my opinion, has a really bright future. We just need to get him fit, need to get him minutes in his legs, and he'll benefit from that. But like I say, it's been a strange one. Injuries we were, I suppose, not so much fortunate, but things sort of shone on us last year a little bit in the fact we didn't have anywhere near the amount of injury. That's probably through the whole season as we've had in the first month of this. So we have to deal with it. It's obviously affecting us massively in terms of defenders. I suppose the only good news on that front is that Hughesy's back fit, and like I say, I think in just glimpses of today of what he's about and what he can do, and he'll be a massive benefit, a massive inclusion in our team.
Finally, you said before we've got one natural defender playing for us at times today. Are we looking to sign on? Can the Coast fans expect any more signings at the back, perhaps?
I wouldn't say expect. I've watched 4 games this week, trying to get players in, but it's about getting the right ones in and getting ones that are available. We've inquired about probably 3 or 4. We were supposed 50-50 as to whether Dom would be fit enough to get through the game. Again, obviously wasn't, but whoever we bring in needs to be the right one. We've tried, like I say, to get players in, but there's still, I suppose, a bit of a I don't know really. I wouldn't say disregard for this division, but a lot of clubs feel that their players would benefit going and playing in the conference, even if it's teams that are at the bottom of the conference, than they would playing for teams at the top of the National League North, whatever you want to call it. So it is difficult getting players out from Football League clubs. Not so much getting players out, getting the right players out that will help us. Because, like I say, I know how tough this league is, and certainly defenders-wise, if you're looking at centre halves, we look for a certain profile in the fact that we want to play. They need to be comfortable on the ball as well as be able to defend, and it's taken me, in fairness, 3 years to get the 2 centre halves I'd wanted, and I suppose it's odds law that after a week of the season you lose potentially who was our best player last year to a sort of a medium to longish term injury. So it is tough, but we've got to get on with it.
All right, cheers, Chal. Thank you.
All right, thank you. See you, Mozzie.